kinda twisted inside, and I don't know where I'm going. I'm just here for the ride, okay? Here comes a double vision. Does Megan Fox have a twin or something? Might be the Prozac kicking in, but she tossed her drink in my face and I didn't even flinch. My mom says love's not easy, just keep your head held high. People will find you pretty, I just wonder where they are. You like my Batman t-shirt, it costs like $50. Someone must think I'm pretty fly right now. Maybe I'm going crazy, can't catch a break lately, and I just wonder what you gotta do to get a little baby. You look amazing, I said it, I meant it, and I just wonder what you gotta do to get a little love.
Hey guys, welcome back. This is probably the most boring video I have put out to date, and when I say boring, what you see is pretty much what you're going to get the whole video. I paint this on, I let it sit 30 minutes, I pressure wash it off, and we eat supper. So that's just about it. So I thought I'd answer a few questions for you guys, hop on here and maybe do a little bit of a Q&A here and there and make it a little less boring. But then again, with my life, just watching the paint come off is probably a little more interesting. But I'll hop back on here in just a second. Boring stuff has to get done too, right?
One extra ticket, do you like Comic-Con? Someone must think I'm pretty fly right now. Maybe I'm going crazy, can't catch a break lately, and I just wonder what you gotta do to get a little baby. You look amazing, I said it, I meant it, and I just wonder what you gotta do to get a little love.
So one of the biggest questions I've had recently is, why are we getting this house appraised? Are we thinking about selling, or are we thinking about one of us buying the other out and moving out? So basically we are just getting this house appraised to see where we stand. We've put some money into this house, not a whole lot of money, just supplies basically, because you guys see that Heather helps a lot, but we've just put a lot of time into projects, not a whole lot of money, I would say. But we just want to see where we stand as far as what it appraised for when we purchased the house and what it appraised for now. So when we first purchased the house, home values had started to go up, but we know the values went up even more since. So we just really want to see where we stand as far as home improvements and the value of the home and things like that, just out of curiosity mainly. But if we ever plan to do any of that, we kind of know where we stand. You guys know that we split bills, we split down payment, we split house payment, we split a lot of things. Do we split everything 50-50 down to the penny? No. There's been times she's paid a little more, I've paid a little more, just like the stuff I'm using on this deck. Maybe I bought that, but she bought supper, or I bought that and she'll pay more on the water bill. We just kind of average it out, and it is basically 50-50, but I wouldn't say it's down to the penny. There's times I pay more on groceries because I feed more in this house, and there's times that I may pay a little more toward the electric or the water because I have more people, and there may be times she pays the whole thing because she says, you've paid 3/4 of the water bill the last couple of months, I'm going to pay the whole water bill this month. We just kind of average it out, and it does average out. We do what we think is fair, but yeah, basically 50-50. But no, we don't have any plans on putting this house for sale. Like as soon as this appraisal comes in, nothing like that, no plans. We may live here forever. I may buy her out one day. She may buy me out. We may just sell it and split the profit. We don't know. I say I take my life day by day because I never know. And that is so true. One day I may have it in my head that I'm going to do this and this and this. And the next day I may be like, what was I thinking? I was dreaming, and that's not going to work, and we're not going to do that. But you don't know with us. You never know.
And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer
Another question that I got asked not too long ago: why did you guys buy a house instead of just renting or leasing? In the beginning, actually, Heather was going to lease a house across the street from the house that Alden and I leased. I know a lot of people that watch are local, so if you're local, you know, but rent's not cheap in our area, and what she was going to be paying just in rent was more than this house payment. So she got to looking around and found this house, and by that point, I was already planning on moving in with her and splitting rent. There was a house across the street and there was a house also in the same neighborhood. So either or one of those houses, we were going to just split rent and the kids would still be close to Alden and all that. So she found this house and she was like, what do you think about that? They're still zoned for the same school, so it would work. And yeah, I mean, I don't really see a problem with that. It makes more sense because we will get our money back out of it instead of just paying someone else's mortgage payment. Ultimately, we'll be paying our own and we can sell one day and it's a profit. It's an investment. So that's why we decided to go ahead and purchase instead of just lease and pad someone else's pocket. So it just made more sense to us, and yeah, that's what we decided to do there. That's how that all came about.
Breakups leave the scars, you don't need to be ashamed. Everyone's got their hearts broken sometime. Let's go out and lose our minds, forget all about him. You can put on your dress, dancing to your favorite song. Everybody will sing along, sing along, sing along. So put your hands up, this is what we have to do. Tell me, can you feel it too, feel it too? Maybe you should go work that body. You should go work that body. The body won't stop till we're great and old. Maybe for a second we can lose control. You should go work that body.
Next question. Do you split your YouTube profit with Heather? Okay, so I do not split my AdSense paycheck with Heather. No. I put that toward bills. Has she ever benefited from my YouTube paycheck? Yes. Carrie! Help! There's something! It's a snake or something! Help! Thanks! There was 1 month that I paid the whole house payment with my YouTube check just because it was the biggest check I had gotten to date. She had helped me quite a bit that month, and I was like, I'll just pay our mortgage payment with all of the extra that I got this month out of the check. So yes, she benefits. Do I split it with her? No. This is not my main source of income, but this is a source of income for me. And I do put a lot more time and work into YouTube than she does. She teaches, so she has a job. And while she's at work, I'm filming all day. And then of the evening when she's home, I'm editing. I'm doing my thumbnail. I'm doing my voiceover. I'm putting a whole lot of time and work into it. Do I put more time into YouTube than she does teaching? Yes. When she leaves work, her job ends. She doesn't have to grade papers at home or do anything like that. So I do put a whole lot more time into YouTube than she does. I don't ask her to help me do any of these projects. She wants to help a lot of times, and she does. So if I'm going somewhere to do a nursery or, this or that, a lot of times she wants to go because she enjoys doing that. She doesn't like to be by herself. She doesn't want to be home alone. She is somebody that has to go, or she's bored to death, and she wants to go and she wants to help, and I do appreciate it, absolutely. But she knows that it benefits her too. I'm not saying that she doesn't benefit from it, but do I just sit down and write her a check for half of my AdSense? No, I don't. But at the same time, I put in 98% of the work. So I may be doing a project and yell at her and be like, hey, do you care to hold this camera for a second? Like when I was carpet cleaning the stairs. Or, hey, can you hold this piece of wood until I can get a screw started? And there's times that she's cleaning and I'm like, do you want to be filmed? And she's like, no, I have my unicorn pajama pants on, or I don't have a bra on, or my hair's not brushed. I don't want to be on there. So she's not on here. But then there's times that I'm saying, go sit down, I'm filming, I'll clean the whole house, or I'll do this porch while you're at work. So no, I don't split it 50-50 with her. And like I said, she does benefit from it too. But she will tell you too that this is my little side hustle here, and this is what I do, and I do most of the work. And yeah, so, fair or not, I know a lot of people have said that they don't think it's fair, but this is what I do, and that's what she does. She don't want to do this, and I sure don't want to teach, so it works out good. Next question. Someone said, I've been wanting to start my own YouTube channel for years now, but I'm so afraid that I would get frustrated easily and that negative comments would bother me. Do you have any advice? So I wanted to start a YouTube channel a long time ago. Alden is a very private person. He told me no. So here I am with a YouTube channel, and in the beginning, like I said, it was just kind of like a hobby. Didn't even really know how it worked as far as you could make a pretty good income at it. As far as getting frustrated easily, if you look at your sub count every day or multiple times a day, or after you're monetized, if you look at your pay, like maybe one day you made $50, the next day on that video you made $100, but the video that you made $100 on has less views than the video you made $50 on. It happens. I don't know how, but it happens. I don't understand it. I don't understand the algorithm. I don't really try to stay in a niche necessarily. It's not all cleaning or all decluttering or all cooking or all home projects. I just switch it up. I don't care because I'm just going to film what I do. And I'm not going to only clean because of the algorithm. I'm not trying to control the algorithm, and I'm sure not going to let the algorithm control what I do. I'm just going to be myself and do what I do, and there's that. Growth will come in spurts. There's times that I'll get 100 subscribers in a day. There's times I'll go a week and I'll gain 50 or 20. I mean, it's just so random. And the way I feel about that is that the right people will find you. And unfortunately, the wrong people will find you too. You will get negative comments and you will get talked about, and who cares? Who cares? At the end of the day, those people are irrelevant. Now, if it were one of my kids or my parents, maybe that would bother me a little more, but I don't care that somebody I've never met that lives in California is going to say this about me. Who cares? So you just have to shake that off. You have to get tough skin. I know somebody said I was mean to Alden, and how could I call myself a Christian? And for 2 straight seconds, that bothered me. And after those 2 seconds, I realized that they are taking that out of context, and I don't have to explain myself. I'm not mean to Alden. Alden knows I'm not mean to him. It's just the relationship we have. We aggravate each other, and maybe they took it as that. As far as them saying I'm not a Christian because of it, that's not for them to say. So who cares? I don't care. So if you're going to start a YouTube channel, just try to stay consistent. Try not to focus on numbers in any shape or form. Stay true to yourself. Do what you enjoy because you're going to be doing it every day. So make sure you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy sewing, don't start a sewing channel because you're going to be sewing all the time. You know, if you want to do a little bit of everything, do a little bit of everything. Do what makes you happy, or you're not going to thrive at it. You're not going to stick with it. So stay consistent. Don't focus on numbers, and don't let people stop you. I've made so many friends. I have found so much happiness, and I feel like I've helped so many people in doing what I do. And had I not done that because I was living in fear over what someone thought of me, then, you know, I'd be missing out, and there would be a whole lot of people missing out too.
I just want everyone to see what I've discovered. And when I'm with you, I go higher. You lift me up, now I can see so much further.
So someone asked me why I decided to start sharing devotionals in my videos. And I'm not going to read my devotional today. I'll tell you why in a second what I'm going to do instead. But I've been reading my devotional for about 1.5 years. I had never heard anyone in just videos like this read a devotional. So I got a devotional for Christmas, and it just really helped me out. And it was so down to earth. It didn't go over my head, and it just seemed like it was relatable. I read it to you guys one day. So many of you said that it helped you, so I just continued to read it. I always put those in the ends of my video. That way, if you don't want to hear it, you can mute or just click off. You know, I don't want to push anything down anyone's throat, but if it helps you, then I'm glad I do. So today, I thought I would give a shout out to a few YouTube channels, some bigger channels that helped me so much along the way, and that have always answered my questions and been so friendly. And then to a few of the smaller channels that I enjoy watching. I just thought that would be fun. But you guys know that Mandy Flores is one of my favorites. She was so sweet and always so helpful. She is the same in person, on the phone, FaceTime, all that she is on videos. She's just very authentic. I love her. She has helped me more than anyone could ever help me. So go check her channel out. Also, Jessie Christine, she was always good to message me back, answer any question I had. She is so down to earth, very friendly. Kelly's Corner, Carrie Lynn, they all immediately messaged me back and helped me with anything I ever needed. Living with Cambria, she was always good to message me back. I really enjoy her content. She hustles and gets so much done. I loved watching Joanna Thornton and Crazy Cleanup Mama. I know that Emily posted a video yesterday, so go watch that if you've missed her for a while. She helped me so much in the beginning. She collabed with me and all that, and I really appreciate that. But she did post again yesterday. It's been a while since she's posted, and I think she's kind of getting back into it. But Joanna Thornton, I don't think is really uploading much anymore, but I enjoy her past content. So go check those channels out. Madison Hopper Cleaning, I love her videos because I always felt like she was so relatable. My house got super messy, and hers does too, and she cleans it so good. It's like such a satisfying, drastic difference befores and afters. But smaller channels, Life on Purpose, that's Anna. I helped her get started here. If you haven't checked her out already, go check her out. Holly Marie Home, she just started a YouTube channel. Go check her out. I also enjoy watching Kimmy Cope. She just throws a little bit of everything out there. So you would probably enjoy her. She is so funny. I also enjoy watching More Basics. Ashley is so down to earth. She loves Jesus. She's not afraid to share about him and speak on all her blessings, all her struggles, adversities. Y'all would like her. I also watch Our Small Town Life, Simply Haley, Southern Mama Drama. Those are a few channels that I think you would enjoy too. And a couple other channels I've found recently, and they share devotionals, is Marie Love Asbury. Found her a couple of weeks ago. She reads devotionals. And Courtney Danielle, I think is her name. I heard her read a devotional in one of her videos. So go check them out. But thank you guys so much for watching this super boring video, and I hope you enjoy the Q&A. It's just some of the questions that I get asked. I know some of them are repetitive, like my number 1 and 2 questions are always, are you and Alden getting back together, or what kind of shampoo and conditioner do you use? So I've answered those multiple times, but I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, Jesus loves you no matter what, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah.